Hey, my beautiful family and friends, my reflections. How are we? Doing good. Happy 11/11. Today is a very powerful portal. To celebrate, I went and picked up this stone. It is a dragon blood jasper. Yeah, this is serious. So when talking about archetypal themes, the dragon is what Archangel Michael slayed. And I talked about that and that symbolism in my previous video that was about the true meaning of Halloween. And we just crossed that threshold on October 31st. And now here we are, November 11th. And when I was in the crystal shop, I was intuitively drawn to this stone. And then it comes with a card and this wonderful necklace that holds stones, so I can always interchange as needed. But it says that the dragon blood jasper is a powerful manifestation tool that is believed to attract abundance, prosperity, and success. Yes. It is a unique combination of two powerful stones, the Piedmontite and Epidote, that embody the fiery and persistent power of the dragon. You know, it's an excellent stone to help move you toward your goals with ease, as it imparts resilience and perseverance. And that's what I need at this time. And so if you need that as well, make sure that you shop for Dragon Blood Jasper. And I'm going to break down 1111 numerologically, and also in terms of the frequency coded intelligence that is in that number. Because in my previous video, I broke down frequency coded intelligences, or FCIs. And so now you know what I mean when I start talking about numbers and the frequencies that numbers carry. And I just want to break it all down. So let's get into it. So it's no wonder why I picked the dragon blood jasper out of all the other varieties of stones on the wall, because 1111 is the most potent, energetic day for receiving the frequency coded intelligence types of synchronicities. There's such a strong spiritual meaning that comes with the number 11. And when you think of two 11s side by side, you have what look like two pillars, and it's very, it's balanced. There's an 11 on this side and 11 on this side, but that's 4 ones, or it's 2 and it's 2, or it's 4 altogether, 4 lines. And so when you see 2 ones like this, it can look like antennas, and that's why I think it seems like that number is all about intuition, like it's grabbing the information out of the air like an antenna does. And it's so much easier to receive downloads, insight, and divine inspiration. And it's like you're being tuned into the higher frequencies or having an awakening. And so today is such a day of awakening if you just sit quietly and tune in. And you'll have that opportunity this evening at 11:11 p.m. if you are intentional about actually meditating or being open for those kinds of spiritual insights. It will be so much easier to tune in and for those FCIs to drop those downloads straight down into you. And the number 11 is going to a higher timeline. So you're being tuned into higher intelligence, and it goes beyond the 5 senses, because 11 vibrates at a frequency of light codes. And light codes, those are those visionary ideas, or when you're in prophet mode. It's the energy that gets translated by the ascended masters or the prophets, the seers, the ones who engage in more than their 5 senses and find meaning or information that helps things from the unseen realm travel to 3D. And it may seem like a whisper to those that are tuning in, but once it comes through the channel, the person who's able to translate those light codes, it's something that comes in the form of a message, similar to this video and what I'm doing right now. And so, numerologically speaking, the number 11 stands on its own. Like, you don't really have to reduce it to a 2. It holds the energy of the 11 and the 2 all at once. And if you are born on the 11th of the month, first of all, happy birthday if you're November 11th. But for me, I am March 11th. And so being born on the 11th day numerologically means that you are a psychic number 11. And it's very powerful to be born on that day. And so let me break down life path 11 and psychic number 11 and what that means. So the 11s are already ascended masters when they incarnate. They are beyond old souls. We are born with open hearts already, a pure open heart. It doesn't have to go through life and experience to achieve that open heart status like other numbers may go through. It's just already there. And so with that, we make excellent teachers, excellent mentors, or psychics, or just a natural mirror for others. Having this energy, we inspire people very easily to either do better and go after their dreams and make sure that they're shining their light, or we make people feel like crap for not going after their dreams and shining their light. It has one of two effects. You got the 1 and the 1. So you either love us or you hate us, because our light can be very triggering or it can be very inspiring. And so there's no gray area with that. You choose a side. And it's a energy of deep, deep feelings. You can really feel what other people are feeling. We are the empaths. We are those that crash out the hardest. And we get angry. We get very happy. Like, whatever emotion that we're feeling, we wear it on our sleeve and we feel it very intensely, no matter what. It's about mastering those emotions, which is why a lot of 11s are very good energy workers, right? Or spiritual teachers. And so that's why I help teach energy work and all of these different principles that can empower others. I love teaching self-empowerment, because it is a delicate balance with all the emotions that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, and with all the shifts in the energy that are around us and in the cosmos, as above, so below. That is something that I know from personal experience, how to help others with that skill. And that makes us visionaries. We can see the possibilities and the potential in others. I like to think of it as recognizing people's superpowers. And sometimes people don't recognize their own superpower, but I can see it. And unfortunately, sometimes that makes me fall in love with the potential of someone or their spirit, which I can see kind of beyond their exterior facade, even before they have connected with their higher self version or lived up to that potential. And so that has been, a life lesson. But anyway, 11s are also very magnetic and draw in a lot of that high energy or that envious energy. People usually notice 11s in the room, a lot more than others. It's also an energy that translates experiences into art, into music, into poetry, into creative expression, or lessons that can be taught. And we can also lead rituals or just help people heal through deep, heart-centered healing work. Okay. And that comes from a natural willingness to improve, wanting to be our best, wanting to be our greatest version. And we really don't compete with other people. It's like others may be competing with us out of envy and jealousy, but we're not actively, competing like that. If anything, we compete with ourselves. And sometimes at the workplace, that can end up being some kinds of corporate bullies, or a situation where you outsmart the master accidentally. And so it's really why a lot of 11s work for themselves, or are freelancers, or they're their own boss, because in a group, it's usually accidental, but our willingness to improve usually makes us climb the corporate ladder a lot faster than others, and they think we're show-offs or something. So I just wanted to get into that 11 energy, and in case you were born on the 11 and you weren't even aware that these are some really significant qualities, being the master number. Also, if you add up your birth date and it reduces to a number 11, you are also a life path 11. And so all of those things that I mentioned before about number 11, that applies to you as well. That's really just scratching the surface. I got a lot of my information from a guy on TikTok. He calls himself at Isaiah 4.7. And he has a YouTube channel too. I will put that link in the description. But if you want to dive a lot deeper into psychic number 11 or life path 11, he is one of the best numerologers that I have seen in quite some time. So definitely check out his videos.
If you were born on the 11th, the 29th, or if you have life path 11, you contain the most elevated expression of masculine and feminine energy. And this is because number 11 is a combination of the numbers 1 and 2. 1 is the most masculine number, and 2 is the most feminine number. So when you combine both these energies, like in the case of the 11, you get somebody that's a very unusual presence. And this is why 11s tend to stand out very easily. 11s are people that feel very deeply, but their will is just as powerful. So the stronger they feel about something, the stronger their actions.
Guess what is also a spiritual meaning of 1111? When you have 1, 1, that's 2. So when you have 2 over here and 2 over here, you get 22, which is the master builder. And it's the number associated with the builder of heaven on earth that brings their ideas into the reality, because it takes the vision of 11 and grounds it into reality. And so it is how ideas take form. And so the frequency 22 resonates with structure and precision and responsibility. And it's about taking your vision and actually bringing it. Like, can you hold the vision? Can you keep your vision and build it? And then when you look at the 2 1s and the 2 1s, there's 4 1s there. So it's also the number 4, which is about stability. In numerology, 4 is a very stable and grounded number. A square is a solid foundation, and it has 4 sides, which is a frequency of home and of balance and order. Your body is a temple. It's a sacred instrument. It resonates at a frequency that is all your own. And when you treat your body like a temple and your home as a sacred place, and filled with intention and with devotion, that is how you embody your higher self and become aligned with heaven on earth. And that 4 frequency is about mastery through commitment. And so this 1111 portal is a opportunity to commit to this lifestyle of being very intentional with your frequency and being mindful of your energy that you give off and that you're also attracting and taking in. It's been a year of receiving light, new information, new downloads. It's also been a year of releasing a lot of energy. And so at this point, you have received a lot of light. And this 1111 portal is basically asking you, what are you going to do with all of this light, all of this information, all of these downloads, all of this growth that you've done, and everything that you've received spiritually from your spirit team thus far? It is a time to manifest something with all of that. But this is not about wishing. this is about remembering your role as a builder, using that light to translate the truth and build things that empower the community and empower yourself. And I'm going to share the 4 steps that can help you do that right now. Step 1, sit in stillness and listen. Listen for that quiet, still voice. I'll probably be sitting right here at 11:11 tonight, and I'll just meditate with my eyes closed, sitting still, focusing on my breathing until I either hear something or see something that comes in a vision or something that I envision. I might get a sudden knowing of something, like a sudden download or a creative spark, and get an idea to create my next thing, my next Shanelle Creates video, right? What are you going to hear or see or become aware of at that time? That's step 1, to tune into whatever wants to come through from spirit. The next step, number 2, is interpretation. Because at step 1, you were letting that inspiration, that divine intelligence, or that spark, you were letting it pass through you. Kind of like a prism, how a prism takes sunlight and it translates that light into a full spectrum of colors, right? So if you end up writing something like a poet, it takes that inspiration and it translates that divine light into words that, get read like prose. It's not about copying anything, because it has to go through your lens, right, of what you've seen and experienced and what you bring to the table before it is given meaning by you. And it's all about your own culture and language and art and expression. So that's step 2. Then step 3 is to actually express it, let it out. So what are you going to do to bring your truth to light? Will it be a drawing, a song, a dance, a teaching, a painting, a video? How do you want to let it out? It may even come out in a new form that no one has thought of yet. But don't be afraid to let it out however it needs to come. It reminds me of when my doodle box was born. It wasn't anything that I ever saw before, or my scrolls that I have in my iPad. Pay attention to what it is and how it wants to come out. And don't worry so much about your audience. What's most important is that whoever receives it, they feel it. It's not so much about giving them what you think they want or what you think they will like, because it's not about performing. It's about bringing your truth to light. Because the 4th step is what you have no control over. It's when others align with your originality, with your creation. And that's the beauty of it. It's like being a tuning fork that allows the other tuning forks to vibrate at that same frequency. You're not telling other people how to think or react to what you're putting out. You're just offering them a way to remember something or feel something within that helps them on their journey. Because it's all about helping people return to their original resonance. And if you're in tune and you share that original frequency that you give off, others are able to do the same. They get inspired just like you. All right, so manifestation is all about translating light, which means receive, interpret, express, and share. And it's all about transmuting the divine intelligence into a frequency that others can absorb or feel or be changed by and healed by. Make sure you build something beautiful for yourself and bring heaven on earth, because reality is real malleable right now. Let's master building with the frequency coded intelligences. All right, so that is my good word for today. I hope that it is loaded with power to the people. And if you resonate with it, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. All right, until next time, peace. Love you guys.